you want to talk about perhaps the biggest news in the league right now? The Landon Donovan MVP award.
I hate that name.
Given
I get
given
it. Like, I just hate that name, man. Like it's like listen to from an outside perspective, it just sounds so dumb that I get it. Donovan's a legend, and I do think we need to name something after him for everything he accomplished in the league. But that name just doesn't rhyme. It doesn't go. It makes no sense. It's just so dumb when they announce it. It sounds dumb.
well, maybe we can rename the award, David. Maybe we can rename it to the Lionel Messi MVP award, as he has won the MVP in his first full season in MLS, despite playing less than half the games. We knew it was going to happen. We called it. We called it from day one. Comes as a shock to literally nobody.
I have a bigger news than that.
Oh, tell me.
Rumor has it he's already a top two candidate for MVP for the FIFA Club World Cup.
Rumor has it that he is a shoe-in for the 2025 MLS MVP award as well. Sources confirm.
I think the biggest criticism the league has received in that reward or award, whatever you want to call it, has to be the many games he played, right? Which is not many. The quantity of games he played. Now, I personally, right, I'm a Ronaldo fan, but Messi did put up good numbers in those games that he played. Let's be honest there, right? We can't say he didn't. We can't say the numbers are not there. It's a award given to somebody during the season, and he didn't have to play all those games to outbeat everybody in assists. He didn't have to play all those games to be everybody in the contribution to the goals. So, right, for me personally, it was between him, Cucho, and Ricky. Just me, just my thoughts. But any of those three could have gotten it.
I think what stands out to me, David, I don't know if you saw the breakdown of the voting, but Messi won the player vote and I believe won the media vote, which we could have seen that one coming a mile away, right? The media is infatuated with Messi. He was always going to win the media vote, but he won the player vote by it wasn't a razor thin margin. In fact, I think the only one he didn't win was the club vote. And my suspicions are, and he still got a lot of it, but my suspicion is probably some of the clubs were just like, this guy's face is everywhere, and I feel like he's drowning us out. I'm going to hate vote someone else just so that he can't have my vote.
Yeah, I agree with that. For the clubs, Cucho got 37.5% of the vote. Messi got 31.25% of the club vote. Whereas for the media, Messi got 43%, Cucho got 34%. Messi got, for the players, Messi got 40, and Cucho got 29. So pretty landslide victory for Messi on the player and media front. And obviously that's why he wins the end result of MVP. Yeah, we all knew it was going there, but David, eager for your thoughts.
It's all right. It's all right. It happens. But we'll see. Hopefully next year. Also, very quick. I do want to criticize something. Right? I never criticize people on this podcast.
What's
new? Right?
Never criticizes someone. Play a supercut of David criticizing Oscar Pereira.
The lack. This is honestly, I feel it feels really disrespectful. The lack of media communication from Messi's side has been awful. He could be doing a lot more. You're in the MVP. When was the last time an MVP didn't have a ceremony? When was the last time the MVP didn't talk to the media? It hasn't happened. Lucho talked to the media. Joseph talked to the media. Back when Valeri was the MVP years ago, he talked to the media. All of these people before him have talked to the media, and all of a sudden he can't talk to the media. He can't say anything about the league. He can't say anything about the season. All of a sudden he's just hiding somewhere. Like, come on, dude. And I was honestly watching some tweets, and I can repost them for people who don't believe me, of journalists actually criticizing him on that he's been hiding. He hasn't been showing his face to talk to the media. Like it's been very honestly, I don't know. It's been very disappointing in that side where he just doesn't have made time for the media at all. Right? You're playing in the league. The league brought you in as the face. You won the MVP, and you can't make 5-10 minutes to talk to them about it. It ain't right, man.
It must have been something in his contract that his team explicitly said we don't want to do a lot of media appearances for Messi. That would be my guess.
The
I
only thing
don't
he
think it's even
tweeted,
that.
and the only thing he tweeted, and just because we all know that Apple gave them a part of the share, he tweeted on the cup. He said, "MLS Cup tonight. We'll be back stronger next year." Like what? He posted on his story. I'm like, what? And oh, we don't know why. He got a percentage from Apple for coming into the league. That's the only reason why, because it benefits him. Only
Yeah,
reason why.
David, Messi's image marketing communication has been shaky since, I would say, post World Cup. There was a lot of controversy on the post World Cup tour when Argentina was doing some international friendlies. Messi was being used to market some of the Argentina matches over in Asia, and he either
Yeah,
backed out of the games or he didn't go to like fan events. And
but
like
Russell,
it's not a new or recent
but
thing. This has
Russell,
been like,
he's
it's been
brought
like a
into the
year.
league. He's brought into the league as the face of the league, right? And I'm not trying to compare him to Ronaldo right now, but Ronaldo's team's fourth in the league in the Saudi league. He's constantly on Twitter. He's constantly in the media praising the league, saying how well he thinks the league's gonna do, how he sees the future for the league, how players are arriving, the stadiums, the fans. Again, his club's not doing great, but he's still praising the league. Why can't that player from this league do the same thing? Is it something positive about the league, which he hasn't to this day?
I I think this isn't an MLS exclusive problem. I think Messi's just like, I think he's not fully on the brand building, monetizing his image to the same degree that he used to be. I think at this point he's, I don't want to say coasting, but he's
But if
consolidating his time and looking forward to just getting out of the limelight.
I disagree with that. I think now everything he does is monetized. And if you want Messi's time, you have to pay for it. I think him coming to America is a brand building move in and of itself. I think he wanted to build his brand over here similar to how David Beckham did. Messi's going to probably become an owner of a team one day. I think that's the pathway he's going to go. He's already building his business out in America as well, out of the Miami hub, which he was doing before he started playing for Miami. And my guess is he's monetizing every single appearance, every single tweet because he's Messi and he has that reach and he should do that.
no, you're right on that. I went to Niagara Falls this past November, and literally it was a rock cafe. There's a huge one there, and the first thing you see is a Messi poster with his hamburger, right there. But if you are 5%, 2% owner of Apple, you have a little percentage. Why wouldn't you tweet, message, say something positive about the league, knowing that the league's on there, is going to help you, is going to benefit you? But no, again, I mean, I'm personally, I just think it's very disappointing. I know there's a lot of people thinking about him coming to the league, it was going to be great for the league, this and that. But aside from his own fans coming over, he really hasn't done anything to promote the league. I get it. Him himself is enough, people could say, but I don't know. I just feel he could be doing a lot more in the media part.
When I David, I agree with that. I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying he is doing enough. I just think this isn't a recent development. This has been going on with him for a while. I don't think it has anything to do with him not wanting to, monetize his time with Apple or anything like that. It's just the guy has been sliding on media and public relations since post World Cup. I think this is just an extension of that.